Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome back to another episode of the Universim. I apologize for not having an episode out yesterday of anything. I was planning to do something, but then when we got home from Boston, I felt like I was tired. So I wasn't really feeling it. And I wasn't really sure exactly what to play either. I know that I was planning on going to Airborne Kingdom, and that kind of went sideways because I was like, not really feeling it. So I decided not to. But I think we're going to experiment with some new games in the coming weeks. So I'm going to experiment with some new games from Steam. Some games that I've had in my library that I haven't played for on YouTube before and such. Maybe revisiting a few things because it's been a while on quite a few things, and there's been a lot of updates. So we'll kind of see how things go. Now, as far as the Universim series goes, we are. I mean, I'm not gonna exactly consider us to being finished yet, because we're not. We haven't really done any sort of terraforming on the moon, at least not seriously. We've done like stuff with creator points and stuff, but that's really it. And I think there's a lot more to the terraforming than just that. So I want to, kind of experiment with a few things and just kind of continue rolling with what we're doing. We've got a lot of residential going up here, actually. I guess that makes sense. We have had kind of a population boom. But, I just kind of want to continue rolling a little bit further and seeing where this goes. I don't think we're going to make it that much further, though, I'll be honest. And the reason for that is that there's just not much else for us to do. So we're just gonna kind of do what we want to do, sort of, and are able to do. And, but I don't think that there's gonna be something, I think, to be totally honest, I mean, we could be done with the Universim right now. I don't think we would fit to be done, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah. Now, where does this season end? How does this season end? I think this season ends when the moon is at this atmosphere. Is there any other stipulations? I think that's really it. And then once that happens, I think that we can conclude that we have successfully terraformed the moon. I think that's really kind of what I'm thinking. Let me see here. Is there anything else that maybe we should? I don't think so. So the other thing is too is you can also see that the transportation and stuff is a little bit different now. So we're actually sending these guys back and forth instead of them dropping the crates on our heads. So it's a little bit better and a little bit more efficient. I think this might be just like, yeah, I think this is just kind of pooping out the products, the materials, and not really storing them, I think. Maybe I'm wrong though, but that's kind of what it seems like. Yeah. Okay, so for us to begin terraforming, we need fuel. I have started supplying us with fuel, so we'll start getting that. And yeah, I think that's kind of it for what we need up here right now. I'm also going to kind of start not worrying too much about Mother Planet, I think. I think we're just going to put a lot of focus on the moon and kind of just develop this as much as we can. Oh, also, we don't need defense towers up here. So we'll get rid of Ministry of Defense. And we will cancel this building. And I don't think that we have any other defense towers being built, but we don't need those on the moon. There's nothing to defend us from, at least as far as right now. So I'm trying to prioritize these cemeteries. We really need to start taking care of some dead bodies. I also have a... What's here? I have a hospital being built too. We really need to deal with some of our injured and sick nuggets. We have 13 right now, so we're going to need some things. Also, our terraformer just became activated, so that is great. So this is supplying some greenery, which is nice to see. And it should also start growing some trees too. But yeah, you can kind of see that the grass is kind of slowly kind of spreading, which is cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, our atmosphere is not doing too hot. I think we have an oxygenator. Yeah, oxygen generator that's still being built. So that's in the works. But hopefully the terraformer does, because this is supposed to also plant trees too. So at least that's my understanding of it. So this should also affect our atmosphere too once it starts actually placing down trees and such. So the other thing is too, is I set up a trade route for cement. Yeah. So we also have a trade route now for cement because we didn't have one originally. And that was going to be a little problematic. So crime level and happiness is not doing too well. So the answer to that is some parks. So let's place some of those. And it looks like we're still locked from using these other parks, even though it says 0 of 5. That's kind of interesting. But I guess that's fine. Movie theater, I don't really want. Sleepy Spring Sanctuary is definitely the best. So we'll place this. So I guess we'll place it out here. We're going to need a engineering hut. That is fine. There's actually probably a few places that we need engineering huts. Okay, we'll try out 5 for right now. We're still not getting a ton of water, so I don't want to overbuild yet. Okay, cemetery is good. Terraformer is doing fantastic. We're also going to need a garage. So let's get a garage, and then we can also be using fuel that we're getting from the mainland for that too. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so there's a few things that we're going to be producing here, like oil, right now. So, as we start producing things, I want to start decreasing things from various things. So, what do I mean by that? Okay, so as because we're producing oil right now, let's check the spaceport and see what sort of items, if we're even bringing oil up here or not. Right now I can see gas. Okay, we're not bringing any oil up, so that's good. Let's see if we're using any oil up here, because if we're not, which we are currently not, then we can send them back down and kind of set up those trade routes. And that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, right now we just have an absolute problem with a lot of nuggets dying up here. This is not the best place for people to survive, it turns out. It's a little bit of a struggle, so we're going to have to help with this. Okay, they're picking up quite a few bodies, so that's good. We have 12 sick right now. We could actually go ahead and cure all of those. So let's do that. We'll cure you. We'll cure you all. The other thing that I was thinking about getting up here too is a cloning center. So it would be kind of cool if we got a cloning center up here, and then, you know, we started producing undying nuggets, because, or Highlander, which one is it? Either one of those that lives forever, and if we can get like majority of our population up here to being that would be kind of cool. But that's probably going to that's going to take some time. We're finally getting the farm up though, so that's great. So we're actually going to have a source of food, because currently we haven't really had a source of food, and we only have 3 unemployed nuggets too, which is not great. Okay, so this has gone up a little bit. Just a smidge. We're also going to want to set up hydro colliders at other portions. But my other thought is the cloud generator. So cloud generator is nice. It's just going to be slow. So let's see here, cloud generator. So an advanced technology uses resources to create rain clouds that will replenish planet lakes. A rainbow isn't included. So we could get this. The other option is to build hydro colliders on all of the lakes. I am liking the cloud generator idea. Oh, earthquake. Interesting. That's happening in the lake. Also, how is an earthquake happening? Anybody care to explain to me how the moon is suffering an earthquake? Because this doesn't have any tectonic plates. Okay, yeah, that's happening. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Okay, so we're also getting wood, so that's good. Preferably we would get wood from... Where's the entrance to this building? Is there an entrance? Maybe there's not an entrance. Preferably we wouldn't be cutting down any trees. Currently, at least. And we would just be letting the lumber camps deal with it. But we're going to have to because of placements. So, let's see about another placement for the terraformer. Oh, also, I did get a comment talking about them removing the sizes of the planets that you can choose from at the beginning. I wasn't going to bring this up because I haven't confirmed it yet, and I haven't seen anything. I have not seen anything talking about them removing the different sizes of planets. So, for instance, the small, large, huge, those planet sizes. I haven't seen anything talk about them removing that, unless they've already removed it, and I just haven't seen it because I haven't tried playing a new game. Maybe I will edit this if there is something that's different that I've seen. But I had a comment from Joshua, who is a pretty consistent viewer of mine. So I appreciate you, Joshua, a lot. But you commented basically saying, well, okay, let me read the actual comment. One second. Okay, Joshua basically says they got rid of the different sized planets on the Universim. Let people know that and let them know what you think. So personally, I haven't seen anything about this. I was checking the Discord channel, the Universim Discord channel, just to see kind of what was happening, to see if there was anything that I missed. I usually am pretty good about updating, noticing these things. I haven't seen anything though, and I'm looking through it really quickly. Again, just to see if I did miss something. Are we actually getting a black market right now? I didn't even know that we were going to get the black market up here. That's kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking through all of their patch notes and all of their hot fixes. I haven't seen anything. So I'm not really sure what to make out of this yet. At least as far as that comment goes. I wanted to address some of these comments because I've been getting quite a few recently. And I wanted to just make sure that I wasn't missing something with that. And it doesn't look like I am. Maybe I'm wrong though. And Josh, if you wanna give me your citations, I guess, and then I can actually read it and see what I think, because I can't. I'm not going to make a willy-nilly, call out of something if I don't know if it's actually the case. and I just don't know. I can't confirm it because I haven't seen anything, and there was nothing provided for me to look at or read. So I guess that's also a future thing, just to let you guys know. If you guys do make, or if you guys do see something that you guys want me to look at, please let me know. The best ways, I have to say this, the best ways to give me a suggestion is to give me it through Discord. It's a really easy way for me to talk with you directly, and also to truly see kind of what's going on with these sort of suggestions. Like, so Josh, if you want to reach out to me on Discord, go right ahead. And, you know, the Discord links are always in the description down below. I also just recently released this little short article thing about me on my Discord too, which is basically just talking about, you know, where I am in my life and also where I've come from too. So if you guys are interested in that, that's also on my Discord channel. So yeah, okay. What else can we do right now? But I guess actually going back to Josh's comment, okay, I'm putting out an if this is true and they are getting rid of the sizes, okay, I think it's good. I think it's good because I don't think that we need multiple sizes. I can understand why they would want multiple sizes, because let's say it could potentially be very difficult for people to play this game right now. That I think would be a pretty reasonable reason to have the different choices of sizes. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay if they choose to just go with a large size or the small size, or, you know, and leave it to that. I think it makes it so that every player has a more closely resembled play. What does that mean? More resembled campaign, I suppose you could say. We're gonna need more people up here. Because we are losing people left and right. Let's get some more people up here. Let's do 5 deliveries of this. So 16 people, 5 deliveries. That would be great. Thank you. We're going to need some people here, and we are out of people. Nice. So yeah, if yeah, and ultimately, if that's what the developers think is going to be the best option for them, then why not? Because if I'm trying to say this in a way that makes sense, because if it just makes sense to me, it might not make sense to you. And that's not, yeah. So I guess what I'm saying is that if they see, for instance, majority of their players not using the small planet size, then it's probably no reason for it to be in the game, and it's probably just taking up space on people's computers. So, like, yeah, if they see that majority of the people are using just the large planets or the huge planet, then they're probably going to be like, yeah, we can get rid of the other planet sizes and it's not going to affect much. So, but ultimately it's up to them. I think that's, yeah, I think it's really just that simple. I don't think there's much more for us to say. Okay, nice. They're actually making a water pump, so that's good. Also, I got a comment too. This was on a much older video, so I don't even know if the person who commented this is going to be watching this video now. But if you are, I had a comment that was talking about automation in this game. So as far as how easily the Nuggets do at surviving on their own. And the short answer is they don't. They just don't. There's no way for them to survive without the player helping and by placing buildings. When you get to this point, though, it's a little bit easier because, you know, you have the town hall that just starts placing buildings and stuff. But for the most part, I don't really pay attention to that. Maybe it'll be much more useful when you have like 10 planets to micromanage. And sure, yeah, that'll be a lot more easier. Let's see. Sorry, I just saw a text that distracted me. So yeah, I guess all I'm saying is that there's really not much in this game that allows you to play and just watch, I guess, is the best way of putting it. It's kind of like if you've ever played Worldbox. Worldbox, you can, you kind of place, you play, you place, you build, and then you let it happen, and you see what happens. This game's not really like that. It's more on the lines of like, this is your city. How are you going to build this city? Stuff like that. And I think that's important. I think that's good gameplay right there. And it's a little bit more involved than, let's say, City Skylines, for instance. City Skylines is great, and don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic game. And I play it on occasions outside of videos and streaming and stuff, and sometimes I've even played it on streams. But City Skylines, you can kind of just let it do its thing, and you're kind of fine. There's not much, you know, if you're not micromanaging a lot. So, yeah, I guess that's another thing. Maybe some players don't like the amount of micromanaging that the Universim takes, and that's fair. This game does take a lot of micromanaging. But yeah, I enjoy the micromanaging though. If I could micromanage everything, I would. I think micromanaging kind of makes it. Also, I want to say, micromanaging in the real world, I think, is probably more detrimental than in a video game. But that's something I could explore more on my own. But I'm not really too sure actually how I feel about that. But me saying that, I feel like I haven't done much. Okay, so we've gotten the terraformer built, and it is working. It is actively working right now. Population is increasing, but that's just because of space transport. So we have some workers, which is great. We need some workers to keep everything going. So fantastic. We've got some teachers. We've got an actual university. So when we do start raising kids up here, it'll be good. We have 17 unemployed nuggets, which isn't great. Like, that's not a very high amount. So these, which one is it? It's this one. So we have 3 more shipments of people up here. So that's good. I don't know how I feel about that saying. I think that's a little bit of a weird saying. We have 3 more transports. No, I don't know how actually we say that in a way that's like yeah, whoa, okay. We have yeah, we have 3 more ships that are coming to the moon with people on them. I don't know how else to say that without it sounding weird. Okay. Wow. This episode is taking a turn. Got a ton of residential, which is fine. Reservoir, that's good. Oxygen generator, that's still being built. Residential cemetery, that's fantastic. We need the cemetery up. Okay, so we have 84 nuggets up here now. We also need to select. Okay, food growing. That's fantastic. So this is good. There's one of these that is shipping food, I believe. Actually, maybe not anymore. Nice. Okay. Hey, we are somewhat on our own up here without the need of Mother Planet, which is great. Oh, this is just spurting out a little bit. This is pretty full now. That's interesting. Just the the drops. Those drops of water are going to mean a lot to us. So electricity is not the best. We could, we're going to need some more solar panels. So let's get that. And more solar panels. They could fit out here. That's fine. We have like no other way of actually getting energy right now, so this is good. Oh wow, our atmosphere is actually doing pretty good. So we've gone up about 500, maybe 600, about 600 trees, I think, and water's up, so that's good. We are building the oxygen generator now, so that's fantastic. And yeah, things are actually going pretty well, I'd say. We don't have any students, but I think that's because everybody is educated, so that's good. Actually, I guess we don't have... We have one... well, we probably actually have more than one person who's not educated. But we probably don't have that many. I guess maybe all of them are working, so that's probably why they're not in school. So that's fine. That is fine. You have one more shipment of 16 nuggets. Okay, and our crime and happiness is fantastic now, too. Our pollution's really good now, too. Oh, shoot. We actually were having an increase of... Oh, actually, that makes sense. Plus 6 degrees Celsius a month. That makes sense. We are at negative 13 degrees Celsius. So the moon is frigid right now. So that makes sense. That is actually probably healthy climate change. I mean, climate change is really just the a very drastic terraforming effort, I guess, which is going in to beyond. Yeah. So yeah, this Hydro Collider is not going to be working as effectively anymore, which is fine. We don't need it to be. It's producing the water that it needs, and we have like a 3,000, well, almost 4,000 unit of water buffer. That's good. I'm trying to figure out if we need more food, because that's something that's difficult to figure out. What we do need is we need an eatery. That's what we need, because we don't have an eatery at all. So let's get that. Let's build an eatery there. Let's try to spread this out a little bit. So we'll build an eatery out here too. And out here. Yeah, and then we can also build one out here too. That should be good. Oh, we got a little bit of a wispiness. We got some atmosphere. Ooh, that's good. That's real good. So we got the oxygen generator going now. So we are kind of artificially in this this area. So we're doing we're getting to a better point. So that's good. I haven't seen. Okay, maybe. Geez, it's really tough because it looks like the biomes are different colors within this. I don't know. That's gonna have to. I think the jury's still out on that one. That one we're going to have to figure out a little bit more on. Okay, so we've gotten our final. Yeah, so we've gotten our final shipment of nuggets. So we won't be getting any more nuggets anymore, at least for right now, which is fine. I think that's good. We've got 49 unemployed nuggets. So I'm hoping maybe we'll need to use Le Cupidon to start forming some more bonds with people, because not I mean, we did have a few babies at one point, but we haven't had any babies in a while. Got a little bit of sickness going around. We've got 12, again, injured and sick nuggets. So that's really unfortunate. I wish I could just add steel beams to this. Why can I not? We have to, like, actually cancel the order. It's a little annoying. Okay, so let's start getting some more steel up here. Go 20. Ah, shoot. It was only for one. We'll set up another one then. So 20. Infinitely. There we go. Let's see. Where is the cloud generator that I have planned? Check to see how that's going. Cloud generator. So this. Okay, so it just needs some steel. Everything needs steel. That's fine. Because we really need to get oxygen under control. Because once we get oxygen under control, our nuggets won't have to go back and forth to the station or the shuttle and hopefully get, well, and get oxygen. Because they can just breathe without their suits on. But for right now, they keep having to go back to the evolution tower to get oxygen, which isn't great. There's still a lot of sick nuggets over here, too. Oh, yeah, we've got 41. Jeez, we got 41 sick. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal a lot of those. The good thing is we can at least heal all of the whole population that we have. We have a meteor storm coming, so we'll check that. Really quick. That should be everybody healed. Okay, nice. It is. So let's check this. Oh, nice. And it is right over a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get this prepared. And I think after that, this video is probably going to be good. Just 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Where is this coming from? There it is. All right, so we have protected our civilization, or the start of our civilization on the moon. So that's good. Let's see. There was one thing that I also wanted to check. So yeah, I just wanted to check the population of Mother Planet, and it looks like it's okay. Yeah, we might have to spend some time in the next episode on Mother Planet just to make sure it's still alive for us, because we're still going to need Mother Planet for some time being. But alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sort, please leave them in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you guys like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.